Good afternoon, everyone. So today we're going to take a look at multi-step equations. Now, multi-step means that there are more than two steps. We're going to see the distributive property here. We're going to have to combine like terms. And then do the normal solving for the variable. So lots of things can be happening here. So let's start with a nice simple problem. Let's look at negative 3 times 2x minus 3 equals 33. Now the first thing we're always going to do is, first thing we look for is the distributive property. That's always going to be number one on our list. Now not every problem will have the distributive property, but we always look for that first. Now, in this problem, we do have the distributive property. We can see the distributive property because we have a number and then a set of parentheses, and there's nothing in between the number and the parentheses. So let's go ahead and let's start by distributing that 3. Negative 3 times 2x is negative 6x, and negative 3 times negative 3 is positive 9. Remember, the signs belong to the numbers behind them. And that equals 33. Now we have just a regular two-step equation. So let's go ahead and solve for x. Subtract 9 from both sides. We have negative 6x equals 24. Divide both sides by negative 6, and x equals 4. There we go, nice and simple. Let's look at another distributive property one. Let's look at 4x, 4 times x plus 7 equals negative 12. Again, I'm using whole numbers here. We can have these with decimals, we could have these with fractions. It doesn't matter, we still do the same steps. Start by distributing. The 4 to both terms. Now you don't have to draw the arrows, but sometimes it's a nice visual to understand what's happening. I have 4x plus 28 equals negative 12. I have a positive 28, so I'm going to subtract 28 from both sides. My 28 simplify down to 0. I get 4x equals negative 40. Divide both sides by 4. My 4 simplify to 1. X equals negative 10. Now, I know some of you are probably like, well, which way should I cross out the numbers? It doesn't matter. You want to go left to right, right to left. It doesn't matter which way your cross outs look. So step 2 was solve for x. Let's look at a combining like terms problem. 8x minus 27 minus 10 minus 6x equals 15. So I don't have any distributive property here, but I have lots of terms. So I want to start by combining like terms. So let's see, I have 8x minus 6x, which is 2x. And then I have negative 27 minus 10. Negative 27 minus 10 is negative 37 equals 15. See how we simplified that down from 4 terms down to just 2 terms? And now it's just a two-step equation. We're going to solve for x. Add 37 to both sides. We get 2x equals 52. Divide both sides by 2. X equals 26. Okay. Ready for some complicated ones? Oh, how about we try another combining like terms problem? Look at negative 19 plus 3x plus 11 plus 2x equals 2. Again, we're going to start by combining like terms. And again, I've seen people circle, box, triangle the different terms, or if you want to use a highlighter, you can, whatever makes it more visual and easier for you to find all the like terms. So I have positive 3x plus 2x, which is 5x, and negative 19 plus 11, which is negative 30, equals 2. Oh, sorry, I wanted to equal 5. Sorry about that. Now, I put my variable first most of the time. That's just habit. You know, if you look up here, I have my variable first, then up here, variable first. It doesn't matter. You could have this as negative 30 plus 5x equals 5. It'll come out to be the same thing. So whatever makes you happy, whatever makes more sense in your head, that's what you should do. I'm going to add 30 to both sides. I get 5x equals 35. Divide both sides by 5. X equals 7. Okay, so here we've just seen so far distributive property and combining like terms not together. Yes, we can. We can have this all together. So let's take a look at some of those problems now. How about this one? 39 equals 2x minus 5 times negative 3x plus 16. Okay, we have distributive property. We have combining like terms. A lot going on here. If you remember back in the beginning, how I listed how to solve things, we have distributive property, combining like terms, and solving for a variable. That's exactly the order we're going to do this in. Let's go back down to our problem. We're going to start by distributing. So, number 1, distributive property. Again, we're going to think of this as negative 5. So let's hand that negative 5 out to both terms. I have 39 equals 2x. I haven't done anything to the 2x yet. Negative 5 times negative 3x is positive 15x. Negative 5 times positive 16 is negative 80. Now I'm going to go ahead and combine my like terms. 2x plus 15x. Combine like terms. I have 39 equals 2x plus 15x is 17x minus 80. And finally, I'm going to solve for x. Add 80 to both sides. I get 119 equals 17x. Divide both sides by 17. 17's cancel out. I get 7 equals x, and I flip it around to make it look pretty. X equals 7. Let's look at one more. Let's look at 6x minus 2 times negative 3x minus 5 equals 154. Again, we're going to start with the distributive property. Negative 2 times negative 3 times negative 5. So I have 6x. Negative 2 times negative 3 is positive plus 6x. Negative 2 times negative 5 plus 10 equals 154. Combine my like terms. 6x plus 6x. Combine like terms. 6x plus 6x is 12x plus 10 equals 154. I don't know why I keep doing that. And number 3, solve for x. Minus 10 minus 10. 12x equals 144. Divide both sides by 12. And x equals 12. I have some problems for you guys to try at home for homework. Okay. Problem number 1. 3x minus 5 minus 5x equals 3. When the box appears, show me what x equals. Number 2, 5x plus 4 times 6x minus 2 equals 166. When the box appears, show me what x equals. And finally, number 3, 5x plus 7 times negative x plus 11 equals 101. When the box appears, show me what you think x should be. X equals negative 4, x equals 6, and x equals negative 12. If you need help with any of these, come to me during lunch and we'll go over them. Have a great evening and see you tomorrow.